Now students, now let's study about the shoot system. Okay, and let's see what is there in shoot system. As I have already told you that shoot system has, it is present above the ground and it has other kind of organs also in the form of stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, buds. Okay, in these way shoot system is comprises all these branches. So let's read the shoot system. The shoot system of a plant that can be seen above the ground includes organs such as leaves, buds, stems, flowers and fruits. Okay, the functions of the shoot system includes photosynthesis, reproduction, storage and transport. So how these things plant can do, let's study one by one. First function they have written as photosynthesis. You know children that plants are the living organism which can prepare their food with the help of simple air, water and with the help of sunlight. Understand? And this thing you have studied in class 3. But here that photosynthesis process we have studied in class 3, but here also this word has come, so we can recall our knowledge from which we have studied in class 3, that plant can prepare their food with the help of those simple things. That's why this process is called photosynthesis. And here we are talking about the shoot system. You know that in the shoot system we can say that leaves are also present in the shoot system. That's why we can say photosynthesis also performed by shoot system. And reproduction, you know that some of the plants they can reproduce through seeds. Some of the plants they can reproduce, means new plant we can grow by putting seeds in the soil, or some of the plants we can that grow plant by cutting their stems. Okay, just like rose plant, by cutting their stem part we can grow a new rose plant. In the same way, different parts of the plant can be used to grow new plants. That's why we can say that shoot system help in the process of reproduction. Understand? Means again we can create, or plants naturally also perform this process of reproduction. Next is storage. You know that many of the plant parts or shoot parts, they store food in them, just like just now example we have studied in case of roots also. These are the roots, but some of the stems also store food in them, just like sugar cane is the best example you can understand better from sugar cane. Sugar cane is a stem of the plant, so it is coming under shoot system, and sugar cane has a sweet juice in them. Okay, and that is we can use in the form of drink, or it provide energy to us. And in other ways we can take example of onion, we can take example of potato, ginger, okay, turmeric. These all are used as food items, and these all are the stem part of the plants. Okay, and these are also coming under the shoot system, so they store food in them. That's why they perform the process of storage. And transport, last function they have written about transport. What is what things they transport, means shoot system transport food which is prepared by the leaves. It transport that food material from the leaves to different parts even to the roots also. It provides food to the roots also, but from the leaves food moves through the stem and go to the that roots also, and as well as food can be transported from leaves to the other branches, or we can say fruits, flowers or buds. All the parts get food from that leaves. And in the same way, when roots absorb water, then water is also transported from the roots to other parts of the plant through this shoot system only, because every part or every cell of any living organism, it requires water, okay, and food also. So these both the materials are transported through the shoot system. So that's why we can say these all the functions are performed by a shoot system. So let's read about the stem. First part of shoot system is stem. Stem is the main part of the shoot. It provides support to the plant. It carries water from the roots to the various parts of the plant. I have explained you just now that what function of the stem is there. So stem perform the function of transport water from the roots to other part of the plant. So it also carries food prepared in the leaves to the other parts of the plants. This also I have explained you. And some plants like ginger, potato and sugarcane store extra food in their stem, which we eat as food. This also, children, I have told you that these all the plants, they store food in them, and these parts we use as food. Okay. Stems are of many types. Trees like mango and neem have a thick brown woody stem called the trunk. You know that big trees have a thick, or we can say a strong stem, that is called, suppose this is a kind of a tree and it has a thick stem, and these are some roots which are originated from this part, okay, and any tree, any big tree if we talk about, then big tree has, suppose this is a big tree, so this big and thick stem of the tree is called trunk. These are the some terms which you should know that what we call them, and these terms we use in the higher classes also. You have to study in the higher classes. So this part of the trees which is thick or hard or woody, brown in color, that are called trunk. Understand? You must have seen many trees around you in your surrounding, and you see that this tree trunk is a very thick part of the tree. So plants like banana have soft, thick and green stem. Climbers and creepers have soft, green and weak stems. You know, children, different plants have different type of stem. As we talk about banana tree, if you have seen banana tree, you see that if you touch the banana tree stem, that time you can see that it is a thick stem, मोटी होती है बहुत, but it is very soft. You can easily break it. Understand? And if we talk about the other plants like climbers or creepers, just like grasses and mint, or you can see coriander, stem of coriander, धनिया जो आप लाते हो मार्केट से, those stems are very soft and they are we can say weak stems. They can't stand straight. With the help of support they can move. जितनी भी बेल होती हैं, आपको पता है these some kind of plants just like bitter gourd, करेला और pumpkin, or you can say this bottle gourd, लौकी जिसको आप बोलते हो. These all the kind of plants have weak stem, okay, and these even grapes also, they have weak stem and they can't stand, that stem can't stand properly. With the help of support it can move from one place to another, okay. So about that they have given here that stem has different quality in different kind of plants. So next is a leaf. The leaf. Leaves are very important part of the plant as they make food for the plant. The leaves have a green chemical called chlorophyll inside them. You know children that chlorophyll is a green color pigment, means it is a green color chemical which is present in the leaves, and because of this chemical that leaves have green in color, okay. The chlorophyll traps light from the sunlight to prepare food. For that they have tiny pores on their lower side called stomata. As you know children, I have told you that stomata are the small pores which are present on the leaves, okay. And suppose this is a leaf, okay, and here in this leaf at the lower surface, means suppose leaves are present in this way. So lower surface of the leaf, that small openings are there, or we can say small pores are there, okay. And through these pores, I have made very few pores, means countable numbers of pores here, but in leaves uncountable numbers of these pores are present, which are called stomata, okay. So these stomata are the pores through which gases or air can go inside them, and when they absorb carbon dioxide they take water through the roots, and with the help of these green color chemicals which are called chlorophyll traps sunlight, and that time when carbon dioxide comes from the air, water comes from the soil, and chlorophyll traps sunlight. With the help of these all the things, plants can prepare their food, okay. So here they have written about those things. And let's read for the next thing. For it is through these pores that the air gets in. These pores are also used to throw excess water out of the leaf. This thing also I want to tell you, that is also main thing. You know that continuously water is absorbed by the roots, and when water is excess in quantity in the plant body, then it is also removed through means in the form of water vapors through these stomata. Understand? Extra water, which is excess water from the plant body, is removed through these pores that are called stomata. So about that they have also have written. Next, thus it is from the water sent by roots, energy trapped by chlorophyll and carbon dioxide taken by stomata, the leaves prepare food for the whole plant. About this I have told you that how food is prepared by the plants or inside the leaves. So that process they written. The process by which they make food is called photosynthesis. The food made by these leaves is transported to all parts of the plant through stomata. You know that here I think they have written wrong, because what they have written that the food made by leaves is transported to all parts of the plant through stomata. No, here in place of stomata, children, you cut this word stomata from here on page number 31. Last word they have given stomata. Okay, keep it in mind that this stomata word you strike out, means इसको काट के आपको क्या लिखना है? Stem. Understand? Because leaves when prepare food is transported to the other parts of the plant through the stem part. Just like see here, I can show you through the diagram so that you can understand better. Suppose this is the stem of any plant, this is the ground level, and these are the roots which are branched further, and suppose this is one branch and these are the other branches. Okay, and here are the leaves also there. In the same way branches are there. So what will happen if the food is prepared by this leaf or this leaf or this leaf, then food is transported from the leaves to this part, and this part is a stem part, and from the leaves to it is transported through the stem part to the other branches also. Suppose here is a one kind of flower, so this flower is also getting food through this stem, and if here any kind of fruits are there, suppose like this, any fruit is there, this fruit will also get food from this from these leaves through the stem only. Understand? So here no stomata word will come. Here you can write down a word stem. Okay. So let's read the next one. Leaves of the plants like cabbage, spinach and lettuce store food in them. We eat the leaves of these plants as food. You know that some leaves also store food in them. Just like here they have given example, cabbage, bandgobi, and spinach means palak, and other so many leaves we also use as vegetables, like mustard leaves saag बनाने के लिए, और that lal bhaji, bathua and coriander. So many leaves are there which we use in our daily life to make vegetables from that, and those leaves store food and we eat those leaves as vegetables. Understand? In the form of food we can use them. We eat these leaves of these plants. We eat the leaves of these plants as food. So next part is about the flower, fruits and seeds. This is the last part of means this shoot system. So let's read. Have you ever seen a bud? on a plant blooming and gradually turning into a flower. Means, you know that any bud when present in a plant, a small bud is there. From that bud, some buds are leaf buds. From those buds, leaf can be originated or leaf can be formed, or some buds are floral buds from where flowers can be formed. So those are the bud condition, and when they mature, then flower can bloom. Means khil jata hai. Flower can bloom from those buds. Flower is the most beautiful part of a plant. Flowers produce fruits. Fruits are fleshy and juicy parts of a plant. They have seeds inside them. Apple, mango, orange are some fruits that we eat as food. Here they have given only 3 examples, but you know that so many fruits are there which we can take as an example for the fruits. As you know, children, that from the bud, when flower blooms, after the flower, when flower matures, it will turn into a fruit. Understand? From the fruit, means from the flower, fruit will be formed. And when fruit is formed, inside the fruit, seeds are there. Okay? And because of these all the states, they are collectively present one after other, or they are present in a collective way. That's why these 3 parts are written in under the same topic. Okay? And you know that flowers are so beautiful, and different color flowers are there of different plants. So these fruits are fleshy. Fleshy means that stored food in them so that we can eat them. Means those fruits which are edible, which are fit for eating as food, they are called fleshy. Okay, so they are juicy and fleshy, and they can be used as food, in the form of food for us, and they contain so much minerals, vitamins, which are essential for our body, that we also have studied previously. Okay, so next what they have given, seeds have baby plant inside them. They are sown in the soil. They get air, water and warmth in the soil and grow into seedling. With time, the seedling grows to become a big plant. So children, here at the last what they have given, that seeds are the parts from where again next generation of plants can be grown. Means new plants can be grown from the seeds. Means full life cycle of plant we have studied here, that we started from the root system, shoot system, how the flower blooms, and how from the flowers fruits are formed, and inside the fruit seeds are there. And when seeds are formed and seeds are mature and seeds fall in the ground, and inside the ground when they get water, proper moist condition, and even air, when they get air from the soil, and they get warm condition also with the help of sunlight, then only they start germination. And after germination, that inside the seed one baby plant is there, so that baby plant start growing slowly, and that when baby plant grows slowly in germinated seed, and that becomes a small plant after the growth. Okay, so in the same way, that full life cycle of plant is completed. Means from one plant many seeds can be produced, and one plant is capable for the production of many new plants, okay, by the seeds also. So this is about the shoot system, children. So here at the last they have given last one topic which is related to the forest area that we will study next time, okay. So children, whatever I will give you notes and whatever I will give you material, written material, write down all of you side by side, because very soon you have to submit your notebooks for correction, okay. Up to 29th of June you have to submit these notebooks. We will give you date, or your class teacher will tell you date on which date you have to submit your copies. You submit in the school, we will correct them, we will check those copies, give you marks, and then we will return you. Understand? So if you have not completed chapter number 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, then also now you start completing the work. Understand? I want EVS notebook from each of you. Everybody should submit that EVS notebook and complete the EVS notebook. Okay children? So Jai Gurudev.